G'day everyone. This is a really simple build, but it looks fabulous. It features colour transfer and the wire toggle mode. To prevent terrain creep, put your floor up off the ground because you can always have stairs. Now we're going to transfer some colours, so choose a tile and pick out the colour you want. Well, that one, yeah, let's go with full purple. Okay, so we'll do that one. Then pick a wall and just place it without going out of your build mode. So that should work fine. It's great fun, it's really easy. So what happens is it remembers the colour you just had for another part, and then you go on to this part and it transfers the colour over. So we just place these, and if you followed my floating base video, you'll be an expert at these floors by now. Might try something new soon. So those wooden floor panels don't go bright purple, but they do have a purple hue to them, which looks really nice. I'm just checking to see if the colour transferred over. Yes, it did. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it's me or whether it's something else, but sometimes it just doesn't. So place those. I'm not the best builder in the world and I'm still learning. I'm only at the beginning. So we'll put a door in and some windows up top. This is quite a big room, so it needs a bit of height, I think. Then we'll use the sloping timber roof and we get it to go the right way. There we go. This is a very similar build in many ways to the floating base one, but I've just introduced a little bit more to it. So now we've just got the timber roof panel. Because I chose it because it makes a really nice stripy pattern. And you know how to do this really well if you watched my floating base video. So just a little bit of a fiddly thing at the last bit, but once you get a couple of them into place, they seem to go in quite easily. And sometimes it's the camera angle. There we go. Whoops. There it is. I didn't speed this bit up because I wanted you to see my building it unedited in real time. The other parts are much quicker, but these top bits can be a little bit funny because there's so many connection points. But it's not that bad, you know, like it's not that frustrating. So it's worth it. Oh, I think that went in the wrong place. No. Let's go up top and have a look from above. That'll soon sort it out. Just get those ones in. I think that's it. Let's have a look. Yes. Oh, that's interesting. Might remember that for future reference. So there's a nice pattern. I think there's one missing out of there, but anyway, yes, there is. So we'll go on with the floor panel. for the, the triangular one for the veranda. Now you can do this any way you want to, you know, you can do whatever you like, but you know, I'm just shoving it together because I actually wasn't intending to make this into a video. I just got carried away when I was going to the edge of the Euclid galaxy so that I could go through the galactic centre, and I found this planet and just had to build a base on it. And so I wasn't actually filming this video for this reason. It was only afterwards that I thought, that's really nice, I'll share it. I love the colour that the stone stairs has gone to. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not normally a purple person, but I like it in this case. The next thing we need is power. Now, when I discovered this planet, I found the electromagnetic hotspot. I think it was C value, but anyway, we'll place a glass panel up there on free placement, which was in my video floating base part 4. So we're rotating that to get a nice position so it's centralized. Just keep rotating and placing like so. And you can see, if you look really carefully, I made a boo-boo and moved the mouse while I was making that, but anyway, we won't worry about it for now. And there we have lots and lots of power. If you make a really enormous base and do lots of farming, you can actually run out of power on these things. So batteries are a good idea too. So I decided to use the candelabra blooms for the lighting because they don't change the colours on the wall very much, and some of the other lighting does, so they're really good. You need free placement mode and you need to shrink them down small. I think we covered this in one of my floating base videos, but it might have been with the lantern. Same kind of thing. So it looks great, doesn't it? Like, I don't know, I just really love this base. And it was so quick. Oh, look at that critter down there. It's like a humped back feline kind of creature, and it's hunting something. That's pretty cool. I'm going to make friends with that one. Great. Yeah, that's a good one. So we'll upload the base, we'll rename it, and it's very purple, so Purple Haze had to be it. Yeah, a great tune too. I would have that on the video, but it's probably copyrighted. At the Euclid Centre, but it's actually not. It's at the Euclid edge near the Galactic Centre. So I might change that later. So there we go. Upload base. And look at the colours. It's just... And it's got a beautiful green sea as well, this planet. So now I've tried to change the colour of those pots and it doesn't work. We're going to choose the plant and via toggle mode, and then place and right click on the mouse at the same time. Oops. Now that happened because the plug was not laying on its side. If it's up like that, it means it's not actually touching the surface. You can see, yeah. So that's how it needs to be, and the pointy end helps you to be able to put the plant in whatever direction you want it to go in. So I love this. I just love it. I'm going to do a video on a base I have that I did a pretty cool garden in. Well, I think it's pretty cool to my standards. But as I say, I'm not the most amazing person at this. I just love it so much that I just felt very inspired to make videos about it. So everything I've learned off of some amazing YouTubers, and I think it was Beeblebum that I learnt to do the colour glitch from, and it was either Zoo or Beeblebum who I learnt to do the wire toggle mode from, and other wire glitches. Yes, I think it was Zoo, because that's how I learnt to do kaleidoscopes. So there we go. I didn't have the silk for those chairs, so I'm just using the same method as the plants to place the chairs, even though I didn't have the ingredients for them. And now I can delete those, and the ingredients will go back into my inventory. So it's one way of getting something you need when you haven't got it. Those hexagon tables have come up a really beautiful colour. I thought they would be stripy, but no. And the same with this one. I didn't have the polyfibers, so I've used you can see the plug there under the ground. I've just used that wire glitch to place those. Just the same technique as the plants. And now I've got the polyfiber. I can change to the colour I want to make purple and white harvesters. Now I'm going to do an automated feeding device in the purple and white as well, which is so much fun, colour coordinating things. And I'm also going to make some batteries in purple. There we go. Just connect those up. You see that the power flows through. It's always good to have batteries, because you, as I said before, you can actually use more power than what you produce electromagnetically, but there shouldn't be a problem with that setup that I've done there, unless I've made an enormous farming venture. So you just have to wire the automated feeder to the harvester, and we'll put some lighting outside. I normally shrink these pearl lights down, but that is for another video, which we'll come to shortly. there. I should have saved this more regularly through the build, but I'm really bad at doing that. And there's been a couple of times where I've really learned a lesson from it, but fortunately I haven't remembered that lesson at times. So now we're going to just finish things off a little bit. I'm going to put in a colour coordinated save beacon. Looks pretty cool, that. Clean up a little bit, all the stuff I've got everywhere. We need to put some creature pellets in there. Wow. Yeah. The interesting thing is how the colours on the building change depending on what time of day it is. I really like that. Very pretty. Purple haze is definitely the right name for it. But that's why we just had to have the nip, didn't we? So there's one more thing it needs though, one last detail, and that is just going to change the colour of some of the stone wall and put a foundation on it, because unless it's intended to float around, I just think things always look better if they're grounded. So you can see that you might get some terrestrial creep into the basement, but that doesn't matter, does it? I can come back to this base like months from now and it will still be the same because I've built it off the ground. When I first started playing this game, oh my goodness me, I honestly, I should go and visit some of my old bases for another video. That would be interesting. We already have produce that you can send off in your little trade rocket. I use it all the time. It's so great, the trade rocket. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great week. Be kind to yourself and to others, and I'm hoping to see you again. Bye for now.